tutorial, but if you wait till the end of the video, I will run through quickly what's on the rest of my face for you. But it's using this guy here by Sleek, which I'm trying to open, and it's their Rio Rio palette. I did show it in the last, why can't I open this? I did show it in my last couple of videos, there we go. And loads of you wanted to see a look on it. So of course I'm only using maybe 4 or 5 colours from the palette. I couldn't use every colour. I mainly wanted to use this guy because I thought it was absolutely beautiful. It's called City of God, and it's that gorgeous yellow gold colour, which is the main one on my lid. On my nails today as well, if you're interested, I'm wearing this Inglot colour in number 976. I love this. It's like my favourite yellow nail varnish, which I do love a good yellow nail varnish. But anyhow, keep watching the tutorial to see how it's done, and of course there'll be like the full list of products and all that usual jazz down below and on the blog, and that's it, so keep watching. So I'm going to start off with some MAC Paint Pot and apply a little bit using a synthetic brush just onto the lid. I'll bring it right up to the brow as well, just because it's a little bit red in areas where I plucked. These paint pots are great at setting the eyeshadow, or setting underneath the eyeshadow. But if you are a little bit on the dry side, it'd be a good idea to apply some eye cream first, because they can actually be really dry. Okay, so I'm going to go into my first colour from the palette. I'm going to go into this colour here called Urca, U-R-C-A, and I'll just apply a little bit of that onto that inner corner. So that's almost going to like conceal the blue veins that show through in there, even though I do have a little bit of concealer on, but they do tend to show through. And then I'm going to go into this guy here, which is a gorgeous goldy, like yellowy gold, and it's called City of God, and press that onto the inner third or so of the eye. And then I'm just going to pop back into Urca and just use that to blend the two together. So for my next colour, I think I'll dip into, I'm going to go into this kind of, I don't know, what would you call it, like a raisin mauve colour. And that one is called IPanema. IPanema. Okay, we'll go with that. And IPanema has like a little bit of a gold sparkle in it, so it'll still go well with what we've on. And of course purple and yellow are complementary, so it's a good match anyhow. It's more of a maroon colour actually once it's on. And then to try and blend those two colours together, pop back into your lighter colour, which is the gold, the City of God, and then just kind of tap it over where the two meet. So you'll always get a better blend when you pull the lighter colour into the darker colour rather than vice versa. So I think I'm just going to use a powder, a matte powder up here, just because I don't want anything shimmery or sparkly, since there's a lot going on the actual lid. So this is just my Catrice Prime and Fine powder, the pressed one. Just to get a little bit of a transition in there before I even put in the dark colour, I'm going to go into Copacabana, which is that gorgeous, what would you call it, like a beige gold. And I'm going to set that down as a base there over the crease. I think I just want to keep with this, the IPanema, or IPanema, I'm not sure, and then work that then into that crease. So I'm just doing little circular motions. The brush isn't really like leaving the crease at all, but it's the side of the brush that'll help to blend it out then. And then I'm just going to clean off my brush a wee bit and go into this kind of peachy corally pink. This is called Sao Conrado. I'm sure I'm making an absolute hames of these words as well again, but I'll use that then just over the maroon colour. And I might just pop a little bit more of the darker colour back into the crease to make sure it's still nice and defined. But I'm really just concentrating now on the outer corner there. I think I will put black into my waterline for this look. I'll use my Bourjois Kohl pencil. This is the Shadow and Light Kohl and Contour on the black side, and I'll just run that along my waterlines. And I'm going to tight line as well. And then for my under eye, I'm just so tempted to use this colour. I think I can't not use it. It's that gorgeous like violet pink colour called BossaNova, And I'm going to use just a tiny wee smudge brush. This is by NYX Cosmetics. And press that very close to the lash line underneath the lower lashes. Okay, there is a black in this. It's called Leblon. Leblon? Yeah. So it's just a plain matte black. And I just want to go in with a small, what will I use? I'm going to use a small angle brush, or regular angle brush, and press that right into the lash line. And this is particularly handy for anyone who finds that anything that's like in any way red based around their eyes make them look tired or a bit sickly. As long as you have some kind of barrier in between the colour and your eyes, it shouldn't. So that's why it's good to have some black, particularly in the waterline, and then black eyeshadow up against the lash line. And if you want to strengthen the purple a little bit, just go ahead and apply a little bit more underneath that. Okay, I'm going to move on to my trusty Physicians Formula pen and draw in my eyeliner. I don't think there's going to be anything particularly fancy here. And then I'm just going to finish off the eyes with plenty of mascara. I'm going to use my current favourite, which is the MAC InExtreme Dimension Lash Mascara. I'm going to apply plenty of that to the top lashes mainly, but I'll also apply a little bit to the bottom lashes, focusing on the outer corner. The cool thing about this mascara is that there's some like panels at the side of the brush that have no bristles. If you lay that flat panel down against the hairs and pull it through, it really piles on plenty of product, and then you can just rotate it a tiny bit and the bristles will brush it through, which is dead handy. So there's the look. It is quite fun and bright without being obnoxiously bright. It's still quite wearable even. So I'll run quickly through what's on the rest of my face. I got a sample of the Chanel Perfection Lumiere the last day, so that's kind of what took over for this guy, which was the matte Lumiere, and I'm really liking it at the moment. It's just a really lovely foundation. It's more liquid, I think, than the matte Lumiere, which is the main difference. And then I just used my Catrice Prime and Fine to set it in place. On my cheeks, I'm doing something different actually. You can see I've hit pan on this, but to try and use up the rest of it, I just swirled all that together, so it's very natural, but it does give a hint of something on the cheeks. And I'm going to do that for a while when I want, like, I think from now on, when I want a really natural cheek. On the lips, I went for mainly this guy here by MAC, which is one of their quite expensive but lovely Mineralize rich lipsticks, and this is Luxe Naturale. It's like one of the nicer nudes out there. And that's pretty much it. I just have MAC lingering on my brows with some of the Maybelline Brow Drama for dark brown hair through it, and that finishes off the look. I am getting my hair done tomorrow, so it's not, that's why it kind of looks so crazy today. I couldn't put any product in it to calm it down because I didn't want any oils in it to affect the colour tomorrow, but I will be getting it done, what I'm really excited about, because these roots are absolutely ridiculous. I'll post a picture on Instagram, and if you want to follow me on Instagram, it's at LetzMakeup82, because some bugger took at LetzMakeup, which is really annoying, but anyhow, so there we go guys. Yeah, I hope you like this, and of course check below and on the blog for all the other information for more pictures. So cheers guys, ta-da!